He's never been beyond 6 rounds before and lost last time out to Raheem Lee over 4 rounds. And now they're pitching him in with the thunderous punching of Arturo Gatti. Gatti in the white trunks, the IBF super featherweight champion of the world.
You said Gatti with 14 first-round wins, so he's a fighter that doesn't like to hang about. He'll be looking for the big bombs as soon as he can.
One thing they've been working with Gatti is to just maybe slow him down a little bit and tighten up his defense. I think they know that if he's in too many firefights like the ones he's been having, his career won't last too long. Got him with a very good-looking left hand there, and Correa took it pretty well. Good body shot as well from Gatti, who's especially effective with that left hook. It's the fight that the punch that got him out of trouble in that last fight, the thriller with Wilson Rodriguez of the Dominican Republic.
As you can see, he's a real stylist. He carries himself very well with good looseness, and when he gets the punches going, he really looks special.
Works neatly behind his jab as well. Gatti, who admits himself he just wants to concentrate on his boxing a little bit more, but whether that happens when he gets in the ring, of course, is quite another matter. I think he will look to build on the exciting impression he's creating. He does his workouts at Gleason's gym in New York.
Yes, I think that his people, his trainers, maybe advise to try not to let him get into a fight too often, trying to make him use the boxing more, because he is a good stylist.
Oh, good right hand there over the top, in from Gatti. And then the left hook to the body. Impressive repertoire of punches from him, Glenn, isn't it?
Very impressive. The body punches are certainly hurtful blows, but he's really looking for that, the left hook behind the elbow.
Gatti coming in at 9 stone 11.5, well above the 9 stone 4 pounds limit. 9 stone 10 for Correa. Correa will see this as a chance to make a bit of a name for himself, but he's long odds against. He's beginning to move rather unsteadily on his feet. These punches are beginning to get through. The hooks to the body, mixing it up with runs to the head. Correa brave as they come with the left hook himself.
Yes, he's brave fighting back. He was getting caught with good punches there.
Last few seconds of a first round where Gatti has continued to make a very good impression. Welcome back live to Madison Square Garden. Arturo Gatti, world super featherweight champion, in there in the white trunks, and giving Feliciano Correa, the club fighter from Davenport, Iowa, a bit of a working over, really, in that first round. Correa did quite well to get through that.
He did do well. He was quite brave at the end, because he just looked as if he was starting to teeter from some of the good punches from Gatti.
Second round. Gatti in white, remember. His only defeat was in an early career 6-rounder against one King Solomon. You can forget that now. He's come a long way since then. Good doubling up on the jab there from Correa.
Correa's got to try and do that. He's got to try and use the jab and just keep Gatti busy, because when Gatti gets set, he looks to throw the left hook, and you see a beautiful right uppercut there. It's a very good variation of punches.
Good stiff-looking jab from Gatti, but he's caught by the left hand of Correa. One thing Gatti probably does need to improve is that defense. He's fairly easy to hit, as Tracy Harris Patterson found particularly late on in that world title battle.
Yes, he does tend to just stand around a little in front of his opponent, but he's just starting to get the right hand to land now. He's just fallen short with it a moment ago.
Gatti says he'd love a fight with Azuma Nelson, the WBC champion. That would certainly be worth watching. Having things much his own way here, as you'd expect, really, against Correa. But Gatti, there's no doubt about it, he's sold a few tickets for tonight. There are people who've seen him and want to see him again.
Stop.
Again, looking for that left hook is a good punch, and finally the follow-up was good as well.
Right inside as well. Upstairs and downstairs. And moving through the repertoire, there's the left hook again, and he's, I think, beginning to break Correa up here. He does. Gets him down with that left hand. The end may be imminent here. Up at 9. Almost looked to shade reluctantly, didn't it, Feliciano Correa, because I think he knows what's coming next. But there's only 15 seconds left in the round. Gatti just looking to find the one shot that might finish the argument here in the second. Right hand, right on the bell. Welcome back. Gatti had Correa on the floor in this round.
But look how well he mixes his punches up. The left hook was very good. Solid punch. You see the legs just starting to go there, and then he picks his punches perfectly.
Class operator, isn't he?
Very, very classy.
And boxing needs all the new stars it can get. What a tough job they've given Feliciano Correa. I hope he's getting paid some decent money for this. He deserves it.
Yes, it just doesn't look as if he's got the armory to do anything to Gatti. It just looks a lost cause.
Long time ago, they used to pay heavyweights $1,000 if they could last 4 rounds with John L. Sullivan at Madison Square Garden. That was in the last century. I hope Correa's getting a bit more than $1,000. What is it, 113 years on or something? Just a little bit of a blotch underneath the left eye, I've noticed, of Gatti himself. He has tended to cut up and have his face swollen in previous fights. Changed his cut man after the Patterson fight from Percy Richardson to Joe Souza.
This is quite a patient start to this round. Certainly he's not been reckless and rushing out, so he's still giving Correa a deal of respect.
I think it's a chance here, because they've been working on a few things in the gym with him, to just try these things out against this lower grade opposition.
That's right, he gets the chance to put his punches together without too much danger of anything bad coming back.
There's a little left hook in there from the brave Correa. He's having to absorb this, but you just get the feeling that it's only a matter of time before this machine, Gatti, with his combination punches, gets through again. But there you see Gatti caught by 1, 2, 3, and the New York crowd just beginning to warm to Correa's pluck.
Yes, that comes about because Gatti, he delivers his own punches, but then he just stops just to admire his work a little bit and allows the opponent to throw punches back. He's just got to throw his combination and then get out of the way.
Oh, that was a left hook to the body. Wicked looking punch. Down for the second time, Correa. Referee needs to take a close look at him. He's blowing very hard. Now, he's going to be knocked out. He will not get up from that body shot, which was a particularly devastating blow. It knocked everything out of Feliciano Correa, who is stopped predictably enough in the third round, and Arturo Gatti completes, well, you have to say it, the formality of the victory.
Yes, but he did it well. I think he'll be pleased with the way he executed his combinations. The left hook was a very solid punch, but he'd been showing that punch quite a bit. But he just mixes them up. He's very, very accurate and mixes his punches so well. And he just slots it. A very painful punch right behind the elbow.
Next up for Gatti could be a return with Tracy Harris Patterson I'm already in the queue for a ticket.
Well, if the return is anything like the first one, I think we'd love to be at it.
And poor old Correa still in a pretty bad way in the corner there. Well, Gatti, his brother Joe, lost to Terry Norris in the first round in a world title fight 3 years ago. Arturo here is going to make a much bigger impression in the game. There was another Arturo, wasn't there, fought at the Garden many years ago, Arturo Godoy, in that split decision with Joe Louis back in 1940. New young star, Arturo Gatti. Almost becoming a house fighter here. 3 in a row at Madison Square Garden. 3 wins, too.
Well, he performs so well. I think anybody would pay the same. He's such an excellent fighter. But he's really impressive the way he puts his punches together.
Trained by a former Olympic cyclist from Panama, Hector Roca.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes and 5 seconds of round number 3. The winner by knockout victory, he is from Jersey City, New Jersey, the junior lightweight champion of the world.